Matches Balone.
Hey, what's up guys? Matches Balone here, bringing guys another DC Toy Box TV review. Today we're going to be looking at the Pop Heroes DC Comics Superheroes number 138, Legion of Collectors exclusive, Hawkgirl. Okay, so like always guys, before we get into the figure review, I do want to go over the packaging. As you can see, this is your standard Funko Pop box. It is an open window packaging where we get to see a glimpse of the figure inside. Right here in the corner, we do get to see a cartoony image of the same figure. Up top, we get a Pop Heroes logo, DC Comics Superheroes, and the number 138. Hawkgirl from DC Comics Superheroes is the 138th figure of the overall Pop Heroes toy line. Right here on the window, we do get an exclusive DC Comics Legion of Collectors sticker. Basically, this means that you could only get this Funko Pop figure from Legion of Collectors, the subscription box. Right here across the bottom, we do get to read Hawkgirl, vinyl figure, age recommendations of 14 and up, and we do get a warning. On the side, we get to see the entirety of that cartoony image, as well as another Pop Heroes logo up top, Hawkgirl, 138, and the DC Comics logo right there in the corner. Then on the back, we get to see the same cartoony image once again, Pop Heroes logo, number 138, DC Comics Superheroes, Hawkgirl, and another assortment of DC Comics figures that you can get from the Pop Heroes. Right there it says collect them all. On the bottom we do get a DC Comics logo, Warner Bros. Logo, and the Funko logo. On the other side, again continuing with that open window packaging, we get a side view of the figure inside. Up top we get a Pop Heroes logo, Hawkgirl written across the back, number 138, and we get the top of that same cartoony image. On the top of the box, we get the same cartoony image as well as another Pop Heroes logo. And then at the bottom, we pretty much just get some manufacturing details as well as a Funko logo, another Legion of Collectors exclusive sticker, and we get Funko's social media contacts. But yeah, that is pretty much it for the packaging, guys. We are going to get Hawkgirl out of her box and we can check her out. Okay, so here we have Hawkgirl out of her box. Now I gotta say, this is probably one of the more cooler figures I have from Funko. As you can see, this is her classic comic book attire. She also does look very reminiscent to how she appeared in the Justice League animated series. Of course, again, that is based off her classic suit, so there will be a similarity there. This is the Shayera Hall Hawkgirl, so that's also cool. This is the classic version of the character, and I gotta say, she just looks really cool all throughout. The best part of this whole figure is the wings. I love how they gave her such big wings. That's really cool. That's definitely something that's really tricky when you're gonna do a vinyl figure, is exactly how big do you want the figure, and considering that she has such big wings or giant wings, it is kind of cool that they went in and gave us those as well. So that looks really cool. There are no kind of like special textures or designs or graphics on the figure itself. It is very plain, but like I said, this is her classic look. But what I like is that it is very bright and vibrant, so that's really cool. I love how she has the bright green, bright red, and bright yellow across her outfit. That looks really cool. There's a little bit of a design right here on her boot. You do see a little bit of a paint mishap. The paint application for these stripes wasn't the cleanest, but I think overall it's still a pretty good job. It is an unfortunate thing. You do want a very clean figure, but I think they did a pretty good job all the way around. A little bit of paint mishap right there. But yeah, it looks really cool. It does look simplistic, like I said, but I like it. This just, like I said, this looks like the Justice League animated version, the classic suit, so I just dig it. I love how they gave us the Hawk logo right there on her belt buckle. That's also cool and awesome. I also like the stance that she's in. Hawkgirl is, she's a fighter. She she is somebody who is not afraid to punch you, and so I like that she's kind of like battle ready, like with her mace in her hand. She has a very strong and powerful stance right there with her arms, so she does look really good. The mace also looks nice. I love how they kind of gave us this kind of like shiny silver. It's not too bright, it's not shimmery, so I do like that. You do see a little bit of a pigment snap right there, but again, not that big of a deal. It is a little bit loose that you could move it right here, on both sides. So that's a little unfortunate, but I don't think it's going to rip off. Just kind of take that into precaution. You don't want this to kind of snag on something and then you rip it off. It does seem to be very loose plastic. But the mace does look really cool. I do like all those kind of like more molded spikes. They look really good. I love how they painted the strap a different color. Again, something that most people would just paint it all silver. I like that Funko gave us that different color on the strap. Her head sculpt also looks really cool. Definitely a Funko design right there with the face, but it just looks really good. It's a very clean mask. That's what I appreciate the most. Even kind of like the molding lines where you can see how they molded the hair into the mask. It just looks really clean. It's not really noticeable. So I really like that. This is probably one of the better figures that I have gotten from Funko themselves. So I'm just overall super excited for that. But you could see that she does have her hair molded right here, kind of just draping down over her head. She does have her earrings, which again, classic to the character. She has the white earrings. She has her white eyeballs. And I just like this kind of like hawk design. It's clearly a bird design, but yet it's very simple, and I just really like it overall. I like the molding lines. And really, I'm not even sure if this is a different plastic piece or this is just painted because of how good it looks. You could see there are just subtle things here and there that are, was a little bit better quality control, they would have been better, but overall it's still really good. Just very minor complaints. Most people will not pay attention to it. I just point it out because I'm a little crazy like that. But yeah, going back with the wings are nicely molded. You can see not every individual feather, but they did a good line to show you that there are multiple feathers within these wings. I also like the design, how it is kind of in a stationary position, but they are a little bit open, so you do get that really cool design. It just looks really good. Would have liked a little more paint into it, but I think the way they sculpted in, there's enough detail in there that you can tell where the different feathers are at, so they don't necessarily need more paint in it. So I think they did really cool. I also like how this is kind of like 2 layers, and then in here in the inside from the front, there's almost like I think 3 or 4 layers of these wings. So that looks really cool. Just like it overall. But yeah, if you can't really tell, I'm just really happy with this figure. This is an awesome Funko figure. Like I said, this is probably one of the better ones I have gotten all year. So I really like this. This is definitely the best Funko Pop figure that I think Legion of Collectors has provided. And I'm a big Batman fan, so I really love that armored Batman. But just something about this Hawkgirl figure that I really like. Something I want to show you guys right now is the fact that she does do a really good job of standing up on her own 2 feet. Let me just kind of put that into place. So she could stand up on her own 2 feet, and she looks great. She's not tumbling over or whatever. But because she has those big wings, if for whatever reason she is to fall back, they kind of support her, and so now she's kind of looking up. So again, that's not necessarily a selling point, but I really like that. There's just something about Hawkgirl kind of looking straight at you that looks really cool. But yeah, like I said, overall, I really do like this figure. It is a great figure. If this was not a part of the Legion of Collectors and it was just for sale, I would definitely buy it. I like Hawkgirl. She's a great character. And, I am a Funko fan, obviously. If you guys see my channel, there are a lot of Funko videos. So this is definitely easily a purchase for me. So if you guys are big Hawkgirl fans, definitely go out and get her. She looks really cool. But yeah, that is pretty much my review for the Funko Pop Hawkgirl figure. Go ahead, comment down below. Is there any guys' thoughts and opinions? Are you guys collecting these figures? Are you guys getting the Legion of Collectors subscription box? Do you guys like Hawkgirl? Whatever your thoughts and opinions are, go ahead, comment down below. Like the video, guys. Like it. Dislike it if you didn't. And subscribe and look forward to more videos, guys. Thanks. Later.